Hi everybody. I hope you all enjoy these true stories, myths, legends as I do a lot of research and interview lots of locals almost daily for this. If you enjoy my content, just like, share, subscribe, comment. It would help me out to keep improving my channel and keep interviewing the locals for these wonderful myths and personal stories. Title: Boy Ghost Frightens Off Whole Town in Yucatan. In the lush, untamed jungles of Yucatan, there lay the quiet town of MISNEBALAM. Nestled between sprawling banana plantations and ancient Mayan ruins, it was a place where whispers of the past mingled with the rustling leaves, and shadows danced under the caress of the tropical sun. The town wore a peaceful facade, but beneath it lingered dark memories, especially the tale of the boy ghost child. The story began many decades ago, when a young boy named Mateo was born into the cruel world of plantation labor. Mateo was the son of a field worker, but his life was dictated by the whims of Don Felipe, the plantation owner. Don Felipe was a man of immense power, wielding it without mercy. He regarded the workers as little more than tools, disposable and easily replaced. Mateo, with his bright eyes and spirit, caught the attention of Don Felipe in an unfortunate way. The boy often accompanied his father to the fields, his small hands helping to carry baskets filled with fruit. Each day, he would watch the thrumming lives around him, the vibrant flora and the rhythm of the workers, and he found solace in the jungle's embrace. But Don Felipe saw only a chance to exert control. Driven by twisted pleasure, he took to punishing Mateo for even the smallest of offenses, and the boy soon became a target of cruel games and physical abuse. Days turned into nights marked by hideous laughter and the cries of the desperate. The jungle witnessed the torment, while the townsfolk, caught in their own struggles, turned a blind eye. One fateful evening, after a particularly brutal beating, Mateo wandered into the depths of the jungle, seeking refuge among the ancient trees that seemed to pulse with life. Exhausted and broken, he collapsed under a giant ceiba tree, a sacred tree in the Mayan culture, and there he took his last breath. After the discovery of his lifeless body, the town of MISNEBALAM buried Mateo in a humble grave, but the echoes of his suffering would not be silenced. Some say the ceiba tree absorbed Mateo's pain and sorrow, and it became a vessel for his spirit. Weeks passed, and strange occurrences began to haunt the town. At twilight they could hear the soft, plaintive cries of a child emanating from the jungle. A flicker of movement among the trees would catch the peripheral vision of those daring enough to venture out at night. Then came the sightings, an apparition of a small boy with bright eyes and an angry expression, sometimes covered in leaves and dirt. Children at play near the plantation would suddenly scream and dart back home, scared of the boy who glided between shadows. The bravest among them attempted to face the ghost, but they were always met with a shiver of cold that raced through them, leaving them trembling. The town started to change. At first, it was subtle, people began to stay indoors as dusk settled. Businesses faltered, and laughter disappeared from the streets. Rumors swirled about the haunting spirit of Mateo, the boy who had been wronged. Those who spoke of him felt a chill, a silent consensus that they were complicit in his suffering as Don Felipe continued his reign of terror unimpeded. Don Felipe's fate was sealed one stormy night, as lightning raged overhead. He ventured into the jungle, oblivious to the ominous feeling that wrapped around him like a shroud. The wind howled like Mateo's keening cries, and shadows swirled around him. It was said that he encountered the ghost of the boy, who stood accusatory before him. No one saw what transpired, but by morning, townsfolk found Don Felipe's lifeless body sprawled beneath the ceiba tree, his face twisted in terror. With his death, fear reigned in MISNEBALAM, but the strange occurrences didn't cease. The townspeople, desperately seeking peace, gathered together. They built an altar at the base of the ceiba tree, offering flowers, fruits, and heartfelt apologies for the injustices inflicted upon Mateo. They would sit in quiet communion, sharing stories of the boy and acknowledging the pain he endured. Though he had scared them away from the plantations, Mateo's spirit found solace in the recognition of his suffering. As generations passed, the lore of the boy ghost child became a cautionary tale, a reminder of compassion and vigilance against cruelty. Today, there are no more people in MISNEBALAM. It is a shadow of its former beauty. It has become a place where supernatural investigators come. There are also witches and occult members who come from far away to feel what scared off so many people over hundreds of heard.